Okay, pet lovers, did you know that cancer affects approximately 6 million dogs and nearly the same number of cats in the U.S.? Because of that, May is Pet Cancer Awareness Month. Nationally recognized veterinary oncologist Dr. Gerald Post joins me now with pet cancer warning signs. Dr. Post, thank you so much for your time today. I've been affected because I've lost pets, several pets actually, to cancer, and it just seems so common these days. Is it just me, or is that what you're seeing as well?
Absolutely. So I think we are seeing more cancer in our pets. I think pet parents are more likely to bring their pets into local veterinarians. I think local veterinarians are getting better able to diagnose pets with cancer. There's more technologically advanced diagnostic tests. So yeah, I do think we are seeing more cancer in our pets.
Obviously, everybody wants to reduce that risk, and whether they're trying things that they've read about on the internet or what they're hoping works to reduce those risks. Do you have any tips, though, that you can share with pet owners?
Sure. So I would say the most important thing is to bring your pet in for routine visits to your local veterinarian, because if cancer does develop, you want to catch it as early as possible for the best chance of a cure. Number two, I would keep your pet active and healthy weight. Number three, I would feed your pet a good, balanced nutritional diet. That's probably your pet's best friend. And lastly, I would avoid things like secondhand smoke or pesticides or herbicides that may cause cancer in pets.
You know, Dr. Post, obviously we're helping what we can to spread the message, and we're so thankful for those tips that you just shared. With that said, though, there is an initiative behind raising awareness. Can you talk a little bit about this initiative and how can people get involved?
Absolutely. So the Pet Cancer Awareness Initiative was started by the Blue Buffalo Foundation to do three things. One is to raise awareness about pet cancer. Two is to provide information to pet parents. And three is to raise money to find a cure. And pet parents can get involved by going to petcancerawareness.org and finding information or making a donation, or they can go to their local Petco store, again, to make a donation. We really need your help.
You know, I'm curious, are there any correlations between pet cancer, human cancer, especially when you say finding a cure? You know, I'm able to think of both. What are some correlations? How can maybe research help one another?
Absolutely. So pet cancer and human cancers are very similar. If you think about human cancers and pet cancers, they're both spontaneous cancers. In other words, we live in the same environment, we drink the same food, we breathe the same air, in some cases we eat the same food. And so the cancers that we develop are spontaneous. We don't cause cancer. Another fact is that the biologic behavior of cancers in pets is very similar to the biologic behavior of cancers in people, especially children. If you think about lymphomas and leukemias and bone cancers, common in pets and really common in children. And if we were able to find cures for these cancers in pets, those cures would likely translate into those cancers in people.
Obviously, we're still talking and wanting to find that cure for both. What are some advancements that are happening right now? Can you kind of give us a glimpse of maybe what we'll see in the future as far as treatments go to give people hope if their pet was just diagnosed?
Absolutely. So one of the most exciting things I've ever been involved with over the past 30 years is Blue Buffalo Foundation donated $1 million to Animal Cancer Foundation's Canine Cancer Genome Project. And this project aims to sequence the most common tumors in dogs. And this is really the missing piece of information that cancer researchers need in order to find cures for some really deadly cancers in both pets and people. So I would say the future looks brighter now than it ever has in the last 30 years.
Well, I am so glad to hear you say that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing this information, and of course how people can get involved as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And again, pet parents can go to petcancerawareness.org for not only information, but also please make a donation.
Perfect. Thanks again for the message.
Thank you.